Merhabalar sevgili dostlar, Meta PlayStation YouTube kanalına hepiniz hoş geldiniz. Vampire'yi kaldığımız yerden 10. bölümde devam ediyoruz sevgili dostlarım. Hatırlarsınız ki en son burada kalmıştık. Şimdi burada lütfen bana Jonathan deyin diyoruz.
Please, call me Jonathan.
Lütfen.
Please excuse my behavior, Jonathan. I tend to tease my friends when uneasy.
What is bothering you, my lady? Your letter was quite alarming.
We will talk about this in a few minutes. For now, I would like you to tell me about yourself. How have you been since we last met, my friend?
I think I should ask the questions, your ladyship. After all, it was you who invited me to settle this most urgent of matters.
Fair enough, Jonathan. The situation is critical. We do not have the luxury for etiquette.
Please do not
Zaten
misunderstand
yollarda
me.
bildiğin gibi
I would be delighted to discuss mundane
Vampir
matters
olanlar
and
da var.
idle trivialities.
If we survive the dark nights to come, we shall have all the time in the world to
Şehrin
speak
çünkü
you and
çıkıyor.
I. For now, please follow me, Jonathan.
Gel konuşalım dedi Jonathan.
I must say, your house is exquisite.
Şimdi güzel.
One of the advantages of living forever is having the time to be selective with one's furnishings.
Otur
I
bakın
took the
Jonathan
liberty of
bardak.
having tea served.
You can still drink tea.
Can't keep it down, but I do so enjoy the aroma. Let us toast to make-believe. And of course to your health, Jonathan.
And to yours, my lady.
Anladım Jonathan. Sen şöyle kokladı onu.
Please, call me Elizabeth.
Bana Elizabeth.
So, my lady, why truly did you invite me here?
I've been asked to deliver an official invitation to meet the
Bana
Ascalon Club.
Elizabeth.
They have done nothing but impede my investigations since I became known to them. Why would they want to see me now?
I guess they now see you as Ascalon material.
Çocuğumuz olursa
They
kurtaralım.
must have found out what happened to your sister. Proof of the potent blood flowing through your veins.
Babam
I'm not
vampir,
sure I can
annem
accept
kurt,
their
sen nesin
invitation.
kumpir.
I have seen their handiwork. How Fergal the Beast imposed the club's law.
You have no choice, Jonathan. Even I would not openly defy Lord Redgrave, the chairman of the Ascalon Club.
If you are convinced I must meet him, I will heed your advice.
Thank you, Jonathan. I understand your reluctance to brush shoulders with London's vampire elite. But we have no choice.
Is the situation that critical?
Yes. The Guard of Prewen has called for a second great hunt of our kind. And they will stop at nothing to eliminate us.
Seçelim bakalım.
You should flee then. Leave London, the country even. I have seen the Guard in action. They are merciless.
Your concern warms my heart, Jonathan. But fear
Aa,
not. If the situation gets too dangerous, I shall retreat to my secret Scottish manor. I could hide you in my luggage, if you wish.
Thank you for the offer. I
teşekkürler.
shall keep it in mind, but I have much to do here. There is a question I must ask you. Could Lord Redgrave be my maker?
I doubt it.
Getirme demek değil
If
mi?
Lord Redgrave had made you his progeny, he would not have seemed so surprised when you demonstrated the strength of your lineage.
One day soon, I will have to find the answer to this mystery.
And I shall help you in your research, I promise. For now, you must go to the Ascalon Club and play their game.
Will I see you again at the Pembroke Hospital?
No, you will find me here if you
Oo,
need
bir
me.
tane kulübe
I shall
gittik.
conduct inquiries alone, and we can then share our discoveries.
When will we meet again?
As soon as you meet Lord Redgrave, I suppose. Fear not, my dear. I shall only be a heart's beat away.
Elizabeth.
Will you not visit Pembroke again?
No, I must remain discreet and avoid attracting attention to Pembroke Hospital for the time being.
But how will you sustain yourself?
I shall not, Jonathan.
Lütfen bana Elizabeth de.
Fear not. I'm used to it.
I want to thank you for all your support and your help, my lady.
Could you do me a last great favor and call me Elizabeth?
Elizabeth.
I should be honored, my lady.
Then it is settled. Finally, some good news in these dark hours.
Thank you.
Teşekkürler.
I appreciate the advice. I had best prepare myself to meet this Lord Redgrave now.
How thrilling to meet the Earl of Bristol in the flesh, so to speak.
Something tells me you're not very keen on the man.
Don't get me wrong. The gentlemen of the Ascalon Club are honourable,
Gene
but their
Ascalon
attitude and
kulübüne
opinions are somewhat antiquated.
I see.
anlıyorum.
As long as they deny access to female
Ya da anladım.
applicants, I will leave them to their antediluvian considerations as to the natural order of things. Jonathan,
Jonathan.
promise me you'll be careful.
Jonathan söz veriyorum.
Of course.
Mükemmel.
But why the fear in your voice?
Look at me,
Bak
Jonathan.
Jonathan.
I am.
Bana bak Jonathan.
I mean, really look at me, young Ekon.
Bir yakınlaşma oluyor galiba. Bak. Kalp atışımı duyuyor musun Jonathan?
We may be deceptive by nature,
Senin için atıyorum Jonathan.
but this heart of mine has always told the truth.
Elizabeth.
Go, my friend. But come back to me soon.
Oha arkadaşım dedi. Oldu mu şimdi? O kadar yakınlaşmışlar. Şimdi arkadaş oldu. Arkadaş deme lazım oldu. Ayıp değil mi Elizabeth? O kadar yakınlaştırdık, kalbini inlettin. Sonra arkadaşım dedik. Sevdiğim kız bana abi deyince. Öyle oldu biraz. Play. Şimdi nerede klibe gideceğiz? Klibe. Shadow Cabinet. Hah, Ascalon kulübüne gidiyoruz. Ascalon kulübü, Ascalon.
Time to visit the Ascalon Club.
Ne oluyor lan? Ben sana yardım ettim. Evet. Gel. Evet. Ulan ben yardım ettim. Sen geldin bana koşma dokunu. Bunu da etmeyeceksin. Kardeş. Ben yardım edeyim. Bu trigger değilmiş artık. Levelini yükseltmek için güzel oldu. Olaya bak ya. Yardım edelim dedik. Geldi bize patates etti. Oraya gideceğiz. Ya yanlış gidiyorum. Şöyle gitsem. Eve gideceğim da. Ha. Dur bakayım bir daha gidip kontrol edeyim mi? Bak dur canım. Şey. Karıştır. Personel tehdit. 9 Mayıs 1913'te orada da bir şey var. Yukarıya çıkalım.
It's locked, all right.
Hello again, Jonathan. To what do I owe the pleasure of your visit?
Sorry to disturb you again, but could you spare me a few minutes?
Of course, my dear. Always a pleasure to speak with you.
Do you know if the epidemic has affected many people in the West End?
I confess I've been more concerned by events in the East End. The wealthy have more efficient ways of dealing with infection.
But this is no common epidemic.
That is true. I must tell my daughter to stay at home for a few days. But the girl is stubborn and fiercely independent, much like her mother.
Concerning your investigation,
Yes?
are you truly seeking to identify my maker?
I cannot promise you anything, but yes. I am conducting some research of my own.
Do you think we shall ever see better days? Or at least better nights?
I know not, Jonathan. I have seen some horrid days in my long lifetime. Experience has taught me that one cannot outrun the fates.
Will you tell me your story one day, Lady Ashbury?
One of them, perhaps. I have had so many lives, Jonathan. Eternity may not be enough to relate them all.
When all of this is over, the war and the epidemic, we could leave the city for a while. Travel around Europe, you and I.
Traveling is always so complicated for us poor creatures of the night. But yes, I would be glad to travel the world with you, my dear.
Goodbye, Elizabeth.
Teşekkürler. İyi akşamlar. Elizabeth'cim çekilir misin? Gidelim. Kalk şimdi soru işareti, ünlü işareti kalk. Bir soruları sormazsak da kalkıyor. Sırf o soru işaretini görmek için işte. Sevgili dostlarım, beğendiklerse like atmayı, destek için de kanalıma abone olmayı unutmazsanız çok sevinirim. Teşekkürler efendim. Yolunda gidebiliriz. Bak burada da konuşmadığımız bir bölüm var. Neyse önce şu görevlere bir gidelim arkadaşlar. Geliyorum. Buradan duyduğuma göre.
It's locked, all right.
Buraya düştüm. Buraya indim. Bakın bir daha böyle açmak. Buradan geç. geçeceğim. Başka bir yerde mi? İyi lan.
There's one of them vermin.
İşte
This is now my domain,
bilerek yaptım ki buradan işte parça var.
It's locked. That was the vampire I saw earlier. This war takes no prisoners.
Şey gibi geliyor. Orada para var. Açılıyor. Of, arkadan yukarı.
The West End. Never have I felt so sad to be back home.
Kaç bir şey. Lan saldırın bak, nereye saldırın bana değil. Ne var ya, adamın ömrüsüne bak ya. Onları buraya oraya gönderdim ki. Burada şey değil mi? Burası ama giremiyorum.
I have this thirst for blood.
Buradan ne gidiyor? Oğlum bana saldırmıyor.
The Ascalon Club. The heart of British Vampire Society. Not quite as subtle as I... Good evening, miss.
Oh my god, no.
Oh my
Please,
god.
Mr. Vampire,
Oh,
don't
lütfen,
kill me.
lütfen.
Please, no. I'm too
Oh,
young to
lütfen,
die.
lütfen
I
yardım et.
still have so much to offer this world.
Wait, no. Why do you think I would... What?
Don't worry, Dr. Reed. I
Really?
know you wouldn't harm me. Mother told me you were in this part of town and might drop by.
Your mother?
My name is
She's
Charlotte, sir.
My name is
Charlotte
Charlotte.
Ashbury. My mother taught me long ago
Anladım.
how to recognize the signs
Ya da
that
olmuş
betray
bak.
a vampire.
I understand she also taught you how to tease and gently mock innocent young Ekons. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Charlotte.
Hey.
Do you need my medical attention, Charlotte?
I am fine, Dr. Reed.
Ben iyiyim. İsmail kabul etmedi. Böyle.
What do you think about this part of town?
I was raised here, and I suppose it feels like home. You grew up in this part of town too, did you not?
Sıkıntısı var benim.
Yes, I was born a few streets away.
A small world, is it not? Did you ever imagine that my mother was your neighbor all that time? That you could have met her in a dark alley at night?
You won't trick me twice, young lady. We both know Lady Ashbury never hunts or attacks prey at random.
Come on, Doctor. Don't tell me you never thought about that possibility. Her fangs on your neck. Oh, are you blushing, Dr. Reed?
Is there something that's bothering you?
Too much selfishness and individualism for my taste. Even when there was no epidemic.
Even if that's partly true, may I remind you that many charitable institutions are financed by the selfish and filthy rich.
I suppose you're right. But society must reform and renew itself, or we are all done for.
Tell me about your adoption.
What do you want to know?
Sanki boş konuşuyor.
Who are your real parents?
Elizabeth Ashbury is my real mother. She raised me and has taken care of me all my life. I have no idea who my progenitors are or were.
Do you live with her?
I still spend a lot of time in my mother's mansion, but I have my own house now. I have a life to live, you see. And one day, I'll have my death to face.
How did you meet Lady Ashbury?
First, I was an orphan in the institution for girls she manages in the West End. When I was 10, she adopted me, and I have lived with her
Devletin
ever
kızı mı bu
since.
diyeyim?
Did you know she was a vampire when she picked you?
Bu kim ya? Charlotte Aslan.
The correct word is Ekon, Doctor. And no, I had no idea why my mother only showed up at night. She told me everything when I turned 16, though I suspected the truth for a long time before that.
Bir dakika.
What exactly has your mother told you about me?
Your name and profession, obviously,
Soruları soruyor.
and the mystery about your maker. I'm sorry to hear about what happened to your sister, sir. Mother says it was not your fault.
Does it not scare you to know what I am? What your mother is?
Why should it? My mother is the most compassionate woman. Must I be wary of her, Dr. Reed? Or you?
Sen bir de biliyorsun.
Yes, you should. I killed my own sister because of the hunger.
Tabii.
There comes a time when a mortal is only seen as blood by a vampire. Whatever the bonds between them.
You can't be Wait.
Lütfen. Aa,
Good one, Dr. Reed. You almost got me.
Glad you found it amusing. But do keep my warning in mind.
I will, Dr. Reed. Thank you for your honesty. I appreciate it.
anlamadım.
What are you doing out here?
You mean, what do I do outside at night, since I am a woman? Let me ask you a question, sir. Would you ask the same question of a man?
Actually, yes. I ask the same question to everyone who dares to go outside at night, considering the risks.
Well, if you must know, I campaign for the right to vote for all women. Why should I wait to the age of 30 years when men can vote at 21?
Are you a suffragette, then? Oh, you really are Elizabeth's girl. Without a doubt.
All adult women have the right to vote in the US, in New Zealand, and in Australia. But women here can't vote unless they are property owners.
No need to convince me, Miss Charlotte. I have shared your opinion for a long time. Even before I met Emmeline Pankhurst.
Really? Oh. Now I see why my mother appreciates you so much. Too bad there aren't more men like you in the vicinity.
How are the locals reacting to your claims?
People here can't wait for a wall to be built to isolate the West End from the rest of town. That's how progressive they are. If this happens, Emily and I will blow it up.
Explosives are very dangerous, young lady. And who is this Emily?
She is my best friend, and a suffragette too. She was supposed to campaign with me tonight, but hasn't turned up.
Have you any reason to be worried about her?
Recently, Emily started to believe in... well, she got interested in vampires. I'm afraid she might be in trouble.
Let me guess. You spoke to her about us, didn't you? Despite your mother's warning. I think I should try to find your friend.
Oh, that would be top-notch. I can tell you where she might have gone.
Yeni bir şey çıktı.
Do you know why Lady Ash...
No, I don't.
Do you ever...
Of course.
Bakayım mı?
Why do you still hope to become a vampire?
It's the immortal...
You're obviously a clever woman.
Is it not true of...
Your mother has
each time...
Your mother...
But why shouldn't I be allowed to...
It's your mother.
I love my...
Does it bother you? Tell me, Charlotte, how do you...
I won't give up.
That's a
There are
Careful.
Be careful.
You...
How could...
Gerçekten çok basit.
Goodbye, Charlotte.
She's been...
Yani o kadar basit.
Good evening, Miss Ashbury.
And good evening.
Goodbye, Charlotte.
She's been...
Kapıya girecek. Aslan kulübüne gidelim. Aha şöyle bir soru işaretleyelim. Burada hikaye var. Dakikadır 15 dakikadır karıyla konuştuk, kızla konuştuk burada. Come here. İçeri gel ya da kapıyı aç.
Do you know where you are standing right now?
In front of the Ascalon Club, I presume.
The Ascalon Club only summons or ostracizes. What is your business tonight?
I received an invitation. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, then, Dr. Reed. Please proceed. Lord Redgrave is waiting on you upstairs.
Aslan kulübüne geldik ama. Kulüp. Etrafı yapacağız.
There has been quite a battle here. I'm sure the Ascalon Club has the money to replace the furniture.
Benim Satın burada milleti şey Daha böyle
Good evening. We repel
Toplantıya geç kalmış hocam. Tabii.
My good friends, if I may have your attention,
Yapıyor.
behold our visitor, the good Dr. Reed. Newborn of blood so pure and strong that
Oh.
even my friend Fergal Bansher was no match for him.
Hoş geldin.
Come forward, young Ekon, for we have so much to discuss.
Wow.
Welcome to the Ascalon
Hoş
Club,
geldin.
Dr. Reed.
Kulübüne Reed.
I am Lord Redgrave,
Ben Lord Reed.
Earl of Bristol and chairman of this exclusive association.
Başkan.
Lord
Spor başkanı.
Redgrave.
Lord Redgrave.
At last we meet. I've been eager to make your acquaintance. I've heard some astounding things about you. Please accept my condolences for your loss, Dr. Reed.
Thank you, my lord.
Teşekkürler. Aynen.
Lady Ashbury expressed your wish to meet me.
Yes. The lady has always been a useful acquaintance, though not
Yes.
always reliable. Is she a good friend of yours?
Hmm.
She's a close friend.
The centuries have taught me never to trust a woman.
My lord, do not expect me to speak ill of Lady Ashbury.
Of course not, and I praise your loyalty.
O mükemmel diyor.
Would you offer the same fidelity to the Empire?
What do you mean?
I speak of the Skull Plague that threatens London and the country.
The epidemic has escaped the quarantine. You have new cases of the outbreak.
We don't know for certain, but we cannot allow the disease to threaten.
Why are you suddenly so friendly? The last time I met one of yours, he tried to kill me.
Are you referring to Fergal? He was the most useful of servants, but
You want me to find possible sources of the outbreak in the West End. Is that it?
straight to the point, like all eager newborns. We shall have time to talk about all this, Dr. Reed, but first, I should like to get to know you better.
Talk? Is that the only reason you asked
Oraları
me?
hiç anlamadığım
Well,
için bir şey değil.
no. I also wanted to meet the intriguing Ekon, who made such a powerful progeny of his sister. You have not learned the name of your maker, am I correct?
How dare you speak so flippantly of my
Malum hakkında
family?
konuşmak.
Have no embarrassment, Dr. Reed. We all make mistakes.
What do you mean?
I would like you to become a member of the Ascalon Club, and
I agree to join the club.
this is good news. Good news indeed in these crucial times. Let's inform the Assembly formally and proceed with your initiation.
My initiation?
Fear not, nothing fancy nor dangerous. It is just that we, the members of Ascalon, believe that tradition and custom are the backbone of this country.
Başkanlarla şeyler konuştuk ama.
My fellow members, dear friends, please gather and welcome this Ekon as one of our own.
Arkadaşlar hoş
Is he
geldin.
worthy?
Ay.
Is his blood pure?
Bana mı katılıyorsun şimdiden?
Well, speak, Dr. Reed, in front of the most sacred blood, the blood of our beloved William Marshall. Speak now. Will you serve and protect the crown as he did?
Ondan vazığı mı konuşmuş?
Yes,
Evet.
I will.
Then, young Ekon, it is time to testify with your blood. It is time to sign the Book of Allegiance. I know it's awfully gothic and a tad pedantic, but England's traditions are the backbone of our nation.
Valla. Valla. Tanrım.
Delightful.
Delightful. Hoş geldin.
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reed. Take your place among the bearers of the lance.
One of us! One of us!
Ona bas. Ona bas. Buna bas. Evet. Gene bakalım.
I personally went patrolling last night in the West End.
That went well, did it not?
You have the makings of a general, my lord.
General.
I was.
So why did you really want to meet me?
Straight to the point again, young Ekon. All right.
I'm listening, my lord.
According to my spies, you have worked with Dr. Edgar Swansea on the epidemic. And your findings...
Yes, I'm convinced the recent invasion of frenzied Scals in London is directly linked to the epidemic. This is not the Spanish flu, but something else.
I would be glad to hear more of your discoveries, Dr. Reed.
What do you mean?
Alarmed by the epidemic, the Guard of Priwen has started a war
Not
against
really.
us.
Scals are hostile vectors of contagion. That is a fact. But first and foremost, they are
Bunlar
victims.
şey,
I
vampir
agree,
adam.
Dr. Reed. Most of the new Scals who roam the...
So, what do you want me to do?
I want you to investigate the city thoroughly.
And how would you like me to proceed?
By all means necessary, Dr. Reed. You are now a member...
Tamam. Bununla konuştuk. Güzel. Çocukla konuştuk artık. Şimdi gideceğiz. Şimdi gideceğiz. Çıkacağız. Nereye gideceğiz şimdi biz? Gideceğiz. Dur bakalım. Üniversite X. Gidiyor. Aile. Burada bir şey yok. Şey burada gösteriyor. Aile diğer kişileriyle mi? Anlamadım ki ne yapacağım.
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, then, Dr. Reed.
Öyle.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. How does it feel to be this evening's centerpiece? Figurative.
I feel...
Do not be alarmed.
May I ask?
Why would you be interested?
Well, as you seem to be the...
Ah, vampire senses never cease to...
Mr. Dawson. Of
İşte
Dawson and Dawson.
Dawson.
The wealthiest man in
İngiltere.
England. It is a pleasure to meet such a prominent figure of London.
A withering London figurehead.
Are you sick, Mr. Dawson? I am a doctor, you know.
My case is beyond the scope of traditional medicine. I have...
I'm sorry to hear that, sir.
Özür dilerim.
Absolutely not.
Money cannot solve every problem. This mysterious...
You're right. Money is
Birbirine
nothing
parasından
unless
bahsediyor.
one has the will to wield it.
What is your plan, then?
Quarantine and
Bence
barricades
de
are
bir
futile.
karantinayla alakalı.
What we need is a wall. A formidable, unscathed...
Dangerous.
By doing so, you would create two separate ghettos.
Not if we eliminate all...
Are you not mistaking sacrifice for summary execution?
Why do you care?
Yaralı.
Are you not a vampire?
Vampire.
Removed from all mortal... We'll talk later, Dr. Reed. Welcome to the Ascalon Club, Doctor.
Ne yapacak? Ben kapsın.
How is your...
I have a few questions.
All right, but be...
Evlilik
You
geçiyor.
made me...
Will...
With that... What...
He...
May I ask?
A mem...
But... So he re...
In...
Hocam bir şeyler saklıyor mu bana?
What can you...
It's...
What about...
That...
I have all...
The gu-
I see.
Exact.
Goodbye, Lord Redgrave.
Godspeed, Dr. Reed. We are counting on you.
Ne yapacağız ya? Vay etraftakilerin bir şey. Sevgili dostlarım. O zaman burada tam şu önde bir şeydi ama yok buradakilerle yok mu? Dışarıda o da çevrede. Boş boşuna zaman kaybediyoruz. Hemen gidip halletmemiz lazım. Etrafta dolaşacağız, bakacağız. Bir şekilde yapacağız. Hadi bakalım. Benden yüksek değerler var. Şimdi hemen bir 25 tane. Hemen lazım ya.
I think Lord Redgrave just suggested I was sired by an ancient vampire.
Ne?
Good evening, Miss Ashby.
And good...
I'm Where is it?
It's the...
Goodbye, Charlotte.
She's been...
Hayır, bir şey değil. Şu taraftan, şu taraftan. Yanlış. Öyle sorular koyayım.
Why are vampire hunters sniffing around
Canlı
here?
ne abi?
I need to find out what they're after.
Best to be moving on.
Steady, boys!
Yok lan, oha! Lan gideceğiz. Bırakmıyor ki de. Allah adamlar da oha! Ay senin kalıbına. Orada bizi yakaladılar. Yakalamayacaklar. Çok yüksekler var. Yani biz 19. Aramızda 10 level fark var sen. Şimdi oraya nasıl geçeceksin ki? Sizin de böyle. Ben şimdi öyle şey yapacağım. Bak anlamıyorum. Bakın ben şimdi buraya geçemem. Sol tarafa değil. Bildin ya. Tamam geliyor. Neyse dur. Niye aldım? Gideceğim yer burada. Reed bak ya. Senin yüzünden böyle. Ay senin kalımda nereden gördün be? Ay senin şey gibi. Jonathan senin. Nereye? Aa. Tamam. Bugün güçlüler oynuyor. Buraya gidip bir şey yapacağım. Buradan tutalım. Tavuklar yapalım. Hadi git be. Bunlar da ağır gidiyorlar ha. Hadi hala gidiyorsun. 2 saatte yürüyeyim. Dakikamız alıyor. Dakikamız alıyor. Nasıl oluyor? Aslında gidiyoruz. Diğerleri kısmı da bu şekilde çıkıyor. Allah seni kahret. Abi bunlar nasıl bir şey ya? Vallahi böyle olmaz ki.
Go on back to the shadows.
Havaya kaldırın. Adama tiklenme oğlum, bırak kaç git sıkayım. Hala adama tiklenmeye geldi. Vay arkadaş, ben aynı yere döndüm. Bak onlar burada. Ben yanlış geldim adam.
I shall fear no evil.
Şeyler ya. Bunlarla kapatma.
Fear no evil. We do the Lord's work.
Dahili bir manyak. Nasıl bir silah var sanki. Kaç lan kaç. Geliyor.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Sevgili dostlar, şimdi bu yahu gel ama gidelim. Satın. Abicim bunları ben indirmem lazım. Başka türlü bir şey. Bilmemle yapacağız. Ağzınıza sıçayım şimdi ben. Tövbe estağfurullah. Nasıl vuruyorlar lan öyle? Şerefsiz bunlar. Abi o zaman ilk başta bunları kapatacağız. Sonra oraya gideceğiz, başka çaremiz yok. Böyle illa görüyoruz bir yerde çakallar. Şey yapamıyoruz. Oraya bir şekilde gireceğim ben. Oraya girmeden olmayacak. O belli yani. İlla gireceğim oraya. Evet, şimdi uyuyorum ben. Ya buradan ziyade arkadaşlar adamların yerleri yüksek. Şey yapamıyorum. Aha. Yapalım sana. Gel bak. Bir şey benim uğraştım. Bak şunu yapsam arkadaşlar. Kaybetmiş. Bilmiyorum lan. Bilmiyorum. Anlatma. Ben o kadar... Öyle mi ki? Bunu başta yapsaydım zarar olmaz. Yaptım dedim işte. Sartırmak uğraştıracağım. Ben şuraya ışınlayacağım. Onu öyle gözetmekler. Toplam yanlış evet.
This woman's body has multiple lacerations. They're deep, too. Whoever did this was driven by rage. He had his tongue removed and his eyes gouged out. He was a victim of brutal torture. This one's neck is broken. He was young. Probably the son.
Bak Allah belanı vermiş. Ben nereden? Ne
You
diyor?
thought I was dead too, didn't you? No, I was just pretending. Doris told me I could have been a great actress.
You killed your family.
Sen aileni öldürdün.
My talent.
Tamam. Ama o zaman geber. Ama ben de öldüm, az zehirledi beni. Şaka. Ben de öldüm ya. Çakal bir şey zehirledi arkadaşlar. Benim şeyimle kullanıyoruz. Ama sevgili dostlar, burası bölüm sonu olsun. Bir sonraki videoda buradan devam edeceğiz. Şimdilik hoşçakalın, sağlıcakla kalın. Kendinize iyi bakın. Ben kitapları like atmayı, destek için de kanalıma abone olmayı çok sevinirim arkadaşlar. Bir sonraki videoda inşallah görüşürüz. Şimdilik sağlıcakla kalın.